What's up guys, and welcome to this week's UK Meta Report. This week we are covering the week beginning the 1st of October, so this is a first full week where all the locals were playing Colossal Warfare. And last week we saw that there was an 8-way split with the winning leaders or topping leaders. So yeah, let's see what's happened this week, whether we've in a sense figured out this format or whether there's still lots of diversity and lots of different leaders being played. So the legal sets will be Colossal Warfare, Absolute Attack Mirror. Actually technically from the 1st of October Scrambling Go 10 was legal, so this week Scrambling Go 10 should have been legal, but I don't believe any of the shops have received it in stock yet, and I don't believe any of the locals actually made it legal this week either. So even though officially it's legal in Europe and in this country according to Bandai, due to the shops not having the stock yet and not being widely available in the UK, it hasn't been legal this week. And of course we have the draft box 2 leaders. So another good week in terms of the shops that are being covered in this video. There are they are different from last week as well, so not too many recurring ones, which is good. It means we get a lot of coverage around the country, even though some locals may not be running as regularly. But yeah, as always looking to expand on this, so if you can help out then please drop me an email. This week we have Archer and Games in Hull coming back after a while, Critical Hit Games in Liverpool, same with them. Hull and Liverpool have been struggling a bit recently, so it's good to see them back in the fold. Dice Saloon in Brighton, Fanboy 3 in Manchester, Firestorm Game Cards in Basingstoke, Game Night in Derby, Goliath Games in Lincoln, The Brotherhood in London, Dice Cup Nottingham. Back last week they had a draft, I believe, so we didn't have their results last week. The Game Shop in Aldershot and Travelling Man in Leeds. So this is what the top leaders are looking like this week. Again, extremely diverse. We only had 8 results last week, which I say only, but 8 is actually pretty good. But this week's 14 results, and so we have 2 Universe 7 Gohan, 2 Bergamo, 2 Demigra, 1 Hooligan, which was a red-blue, 1 U7 Freezer, 1 Soul Striker, 1 Marseillan, 1 Pan, 1 Piccolo. That's the set for Colossal Warfare 1, not Piccolo Jr. 1 Dr. Mew and 1 Androids. So only 3 leaders picking up more than 1 win this week. That's 2 Gohan, 2 Bergamo and 2 Demigra. And I believe they were all in similar locations as well. So I think the Gohan and the Demigra were in Derby and Nottingham, and the 2 Bergamos I think were at the same locals. So yeah, around the country a lot of different winners, a lot of different representation. Actually Bergamo and Demigra were surprises to me. I didn't think that they would make it into this report, especially not at 2 each in the same week. So congratulations to those players. U7 Gohan, I mean I play this deck currently, so I know what it's capable of, but yeah, a lot of variation within what is being played. Marseille is slightly surprising to see. I would expect to see a bit more Soul Striker, and U7 Freezer probably will pick up moving into the next few weeks, because it has been a popular deck and maybe people are trying new things. But I guess once this format starts being figured out, then we will see certain decks rise to the top. And as for the representation this week, the chart looks slightly different, but still a lot of variation here. We've got 3 Pan, so Pan being played quite a lot, but not managing to win any tournaments or top any tournaments so far. I would expect this to change because Pan is a popular leader and I think it's a strong deck right now. We have 2 Hooligan, same as Pan, again Hooligan very strong. perhaps people don't quite have the cards yet for this, so fewer people are playing it, but I would expect this to win a few more locals in the coming weeks. 2 Soul Striker, 2 Gohan, 2 Frieza, 2 Bergamo, 2 Demigra, 2 Androids, 1 Marseille, 1 Trunks, 1 Caulifla and 1 Piccolo. So after 2 weeks, this is what the UK meta is currently looking like. U7 Gohan at the top with 13.64%, and all the other leaders are on single digits. We have Hirudegarn, Frieza, Soul Striker, Bergamo and Demigra all on 9.09, and the rest of them on 4.55%, being Baby, Rubian, Iron Vow Trunks, Jiren, Marseille, Pan, Piccolo, Dr. Mew and Androids. We're only 2 weeks in and we already have 15 different leaders who have won or topped in the UK. So as I said, there's so much variation going on right now, and I think that's really great for the game. I do encourage you guys to continue to use different decks, different leaders, and I think we're getting close to the amount of different leaders we had for the whole of Tournament of Power meta already, and that seemingly went on for ages. So yeah, I expect this list to expand, and I'm going to have a very cramped wheel soon. But yeah, you know, it's good. You know, I would like to have these kind of problems, I guess, for the video. But yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, guys, and yeah, it really keeps the game alive, keeps it fresh, and makes it good for newcomers as well. So that's the report for this week. I will see you guys with another report next week, and actually at the end of this current week of recording, on the 14th of October, we have the London Players Guild event in Nottingham, and yeah, if you haven't signed up for that, then check that out. It's going to be a big tournament. I think they're expecting around 50 people there. I'm not sure how many spaces are left, but I'll leave a link in the description. So yeah, do go check that out. Hopefully I'll be able to get a special video out with the deck lists, and also I'll incorporate those results into the meta report as well for next week. And I think next week Scrambling Goten will be available, and at some point Ultimate Box will be available as well. I won't be doing any resets for that because they're just expansions to this core set. I don't think Ultimate Box will make too much impact. You have awe-inspiring Vegito in there, but not really too much else to make a big impact into the meta, so I'll just keep things as it is. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. Please leave your comments below. Let me know how you think this meta is going to shape up, whether you think certain decks are being slept on, or what leaders will eventually rise to the top. Remember to sub for more content, and I will see you guys next time.